Hello, everyone. I'm Lobby Clint, and welcome to Late Night Meditation. As this is the first one without Lompi Sumit in such a long time, but at least great news is we'll still continue to get to be here together with meditation. So, hello, Dad. Hi, John. Hello, Karina. Hello, Hakuzo, Ivy, and Lisa on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook. Oh, hello, Pat. Thanks for joining in. So as you can hear in my voice, still a little sick. It's very odd. I'm always seemingly okay throughout the day, and then suddenly right before class, it's like what? But it also makes sense because the background behind me is indeed just yesterday. It's starting to snow here, so it is a little cold, but I'm doing okay. Hi Julie, thanks for joining on Facebook. Uh, and hello Tracy, thanks for joining here on Zoom. Yeah, it is a little cold, but I'm all right. I'll be okay. I'm actually getting much better every day. So thank you again, everyone. So, as always, another wonderful time to come together. Have you guys been doing your homework? All right, very good. For those who might be watching for the first time, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a way of practicing meditation outside the meditation hall. As always, we need to practice a little bit more every day. It doesn't need to be a long time, but a little bit a day can go a long way, especially when we start to add that balance in our daily life. Hello, Kaleem. Hi, Kanoon. Thanks for joining in. So, as always, for Mondays and Wednesdays, also, did you guys enjoy full moon? It was Monday that just passed. Okay, very good. Yeah, Venerable Jackie was leading to that day. Okay, so as always, we have those events every month on the full moon night. So I'll always remind you guys, of course. But now for our session today, how much instruction would you guys like today? Level 1, kind of a beginner. Level 2, moderate instruction. Or level 3, long silence. As of course, Fridays are always level 3. So I'll just continue to see for, okay, I see 3 already. Yeah, feel free to type in the chat, show it with your fingers, or type in the comments. Okay, see another 3. Ooh, looks like we're all dying for some long silence. Oh, hello, Charity. Thanks for joining in on Facebook. Okay, I see a 2, a 1. Oh, okay, another 1. All right, looks like we'll have to balance it out a bit. No problem. The great thing is, whether you're brand new to meditation or you've been meditating for years, still the same 2 steps. So as we practice together, take your time, take it easy. So for today, as the average comes out to level 2. So we'll do a level 2, moderate, but I'll add a little bit extra speak and then add some silence after. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? All right, then let's get into our comfortable position. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. As like I said, meditation has just 2 steps: relaxation and awareness. But we start off with relaxation, allowing our body to feel nice and comfortable. Because meditation shouldn't feel like work. It should feel like a mini vacation. So feel comfortable first. Once you're comfortable, you're able to sit longer and enjoy it more. It's not being lazy. It's not even being overindulgent. It's a way of allowing our body to have that foundation of comfort instead of trying to force or stress. Like I've told you guys before, meditation was taught differently 100 years ago. They would say, sit still, don't move. It's not wrong, but people today perceive those words differently. We don't simply sit still and don't move. Nowadays, we add a step. We start to tense up. That is not one of the steps. This is why many people find meditation difficult, because they're adding that extra step. People back then were already very comfortable, laid back, so they simply sat still and didn't move. It helped them gain focus. But nowadays, we have forgotten how to relax, and we just keep thinking and thinking, focusing on everything. So now we're relearning. First, relax your body, relax your mind. Learning to take it easy, to slow down. And then letting our mind focus on just one thing, rather than everything. The things we learn in meditation can be applied to daily life. As I mentioned, we need to learn to slow down, take our time. Many of us are workaholics. We feel the need to do something, to work, to progress. And then when we're sick, or unable to do this, we feel frustrated, like we're wasting time. When in truth, taking time to rest, to recover, is a very wise and good way to use your energy and time. Lately, I feel like I am reminding both myself and my friends and family. Take your time to rest. When you're rested up, it's not very difficult to catch up. But if you're trying to catch up while also trying to rest, neither your work nor your body is able to recover or gain any benefit. So as we meditate together, right now we're learning to slow down, rest our body, rest our mind. By letting our mind stay with just one thing. Whatever that one thing happens to work for you. I recommend the full moon, because it's bright and shining. It's simple, it's natural. But you can use anything at all. Whatever works for you is perfect. Allowing your mind to just stay with that one thing, relaxingly, comfortably. not forcefully, not trying to push or pull, just like looking out at the sunset or the sunrise, just patiently watching, allowing it to happen at its own time, not you forcing or trying to will it to happen. Take your time, allow it to happen naturally. When we learn to do this, this is when everything starts to flow in. You start to begin to experience little bits of peace. As peace is accumulated, it's not quite a light switch. We can't simply turn it on and be happy all day. Instead, we gather it drip by drip. And as we do so, take your time. In many ways, meditation is very much like a road trip. It's not just about the destination, but it's also the journey, where you get to stop along the way, the experience. So allow yourself to experience. And before you know it, you reach destinations you never knew you would have reached. For now, relax your body, relax your mind. Little by little, everything will fall into place. But of course, as every one of us is practicing, we're not masters. And tell you a secret, even masters have a wandering mind sometimes. But they're much better at coming back because of how much practice they've had. So if you find yourself with a wandering mind, don't be annoyed or frustrated with yourself. You are normal. It's okay. The good thing is, now that you realize it, you can do something about it. So when your mind is wandering, first thing, gently bring it back to your center, back to your object. And sometimes your mind doesn't really want to listen. It still wants to go out and play. The next thing I recommend is a mantra. A mantra is a word, a sound, or a phrase. Something that helps you feel calm and peaceful, or at least relieved. The mantra we like to use: Sam Mo Arahant 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 Araham. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Sanmo Araham. Sanmo Araham. Sanmo Araham. Now let us continue in silence, letting your mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, we are all practicing. It's always okay to take a break, to reset or restart. I have a video playing in the background for that exact reason. Something natural, a scenic view, something you can look at to help you relax and gently come back when you're ready. It's not wrong to open your eyes in meditation. But one thing you shouldn't do for sure is to force or push. It causes strain, pain, discomfort. Our meditation should be stress-free, relaxing, like a vacation. If you find yourself trying too hard, trying to sit a certain pose, trying to look perfect, or even trying to be perfect, you can stop that now. Relax. No one cares how you look. Just be comfortable. When your body's comfortable, your mind will follow and also be comfortable. When both body and mind are comfortable, we start to let go, start to feel at ease, start to truly experience the moment, instead of trying to control the moment, as many of us tend to do. So as we practice together, first and foremost, relax. It doesn't need to be perfect right away. It doesn't even need to be perfect later. Just take your time, adjust, keep moving if you need to. I've been meditating for over 25 years. I still adjust my body. So don't worry about your own practice as you start to begin, or as you're continually adding to your practice. That was once a problem for myself. It was a hindrance to me, holding me back. That feeling of looking like a teacher, sitting up straight, trying to look perfect. When I started to realize that I'm still doing that, I was finally able to relax again. My experiences became much more peaceful, much more comforting. So yes, even those who have been practicing for a long time can also hit a speed bump. But that's the thing. We continue to grow, continue to learn and adjust. That way, no matter what obstacles occur, whether new ones or old ones, or even the forgotten ones, we can begin to move forward again, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Some Mo. Arhan. Samma. Arhan. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing. Imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from you, filling the room. Let the light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances. All the people you know and all the people you don't know. To all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together. For us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Chenarakam Pandami Sapaso Sapabuddha Nupavena Sapatama Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Part 1 to 3. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How's everyone feeling? Right now is a very important time in meditation, right when we finish. Time for us to consider or checking to see what worked, what didn't work. Because every time we meditate, it's always a brand new session, a brand new experience. Sometimes very similar. Sometimes it feels slightly better, slightly different. Sometimes it feels like night and day. Always allow yourself to adjust, to notice that. When you take that time to look, you start to appreciate and realize how you're doing, and you'll get better and better. Okay, and as always, before we go into questions and comments, but feel free to type it in if you like. I'd like to remind us all to keep practicing. When you practice meditation, it's not once in a while you meditate and you're like, okay, I'm good. It won't always be good every time. But if you have a consistent practice, do a little bit every day, you'll definitely succeed. And one way I recommend is to do the 4 C's. As you guys always know. First, comfort, conscious, consistent, consider. And then, that's the 4. So comfort and consciousness sound familiar, right? It's pretty much relaxation and awareness, how we meditate. And we do this consistently. That way we can keep that practice going. And then consider, or like I like to say, checking to see what worked, what didn't work. That way you will find a way to get better and better. You'll see what works for you. Like for me, I like the mantra. I like to say it over and over. It helps me keep my calm. Some of you might not like the mantra. That's okay. Some of you might like the object better. And even the object, different. You use the one that works for you. That's how we can continue to get better and better. And, as you guys know, I say, our master says 4 C's, I add a 5th C. Except it's not a C word, it's a C emoji. A smile. Add that in, as these 4 things, or really 5 things, is actually the recipe for success in anything you want to do. As you practice, have comfort in what you're doing, enjoying it, and then you're doing it consciously, aware of what you're doing, so that way you focus. Doing it consistently, so you practice more and more. You get better and better, and then you start to consider, how do I make it better? How can I make it easier? That's how it gets better. And then keeping that smile on your face, that positive attitude, so you can keep going. So overall, this right here, while my master wanted to share it with us to improve our meditation, but in reality, it's actually the recipe for success. So I encourage you to try it out, and you'll start to see improvement in anything that you are doing. So now I open the floor to you guys. If anyone has any questions, well, let me say hello to everyone. Hello, Genching. Hi, Gina. Who's given? Hello. Oh, hello, Pisu. Maybe the kids are there too, Dalton and Sawyer. And hello, Sandy. Thanks for joining in. Oh, on Facebook, I see Jintana also said hi. Hello, and Sue. Okay, so as always, on YouTube always has questions first. Let's see here. Okay, Hakuzu says, oh, let me say hello to Knockout. She still wrote something in Thai. Okay, yes. All right, so one thing is, Hakuzu, very observant. Notice that my little icon up here, the little icon now says just P. Clint. Yes, today is the first time that I don't have my partner anymore, as he's currently in Thailand. P. Sumit is just went to Thailand. He's actually moving to Europe. So we are now, we're separated for now. But the good thing is the internet makes it possible for us to keep in touch. So now this program is just me until eventually we might be able to do a late night together. But that'll be in the future. We'll definitely meet up again sometime in the future. Let's see here. Oh, another question. How does one overcome the urge to control every aspect and outcome of their life? This is something that many people have a problem with because we always like that control, the control of being able to make it work the way you want. But as most of us, as we live our life, we start to realize plans change. Even myself, my ultimate plan was I definitely wanted to be a monk, but the plan to become a monk changed. One thing is to accept and realize that we cannot and we are not in control of anything. Here's another example. Even our own bodies. It's our body, right? You know, it's no one else's body, it's mine. But you can't even control your body. Maybe some of you might not believe me. For example, if you need to use a restroom, how long can you hold it? It's gonna come out eventually. You can't really control. It's out of our control. Everything is out of our control. But what's important for us is to allow ourselves to go with the flow. The flow comes one way, we can ride it or find a way to ride to go against it. But always allowing ourselves to adjust. We can only put so much control on things, even plants. If you put a tree, like a tree seedling, into a small pot, it'll grow in just that pot, but eventually it will break the pot because it wants to grow bigger, larger. So one thing is acceptance, realizing we are not in control. And then deep breath, calm down, and just look at the steps in front of you. Just like if you want to climb a mountain, you don't look at the peak. You'll just get too tired and go, oh, it's too far away. Instead, look just 3 feet ahead of you. Just 3 steps ahead of you. That's it. Working on right here. Then you can make it. That's the thing that we had to learn, to simply start to allow ourselves to let go. Not think that we have to be in control. The control we have is guiding ourselves towards something, and then taking steps to make that thing possibly happen. But in the end, allow it to happen. It's just like meditation, no expectation. When we start to let go of expectation, we start to enjoy everything. We start to go, oh, it's all right. It's not exactly easy, but it comes with experience. As you start to accept and realize not everything bad that happens in our life is actually bad. Not everything good in our life is actually good. It reminds me of a story about equanimity. I may have told you this story before, of an old man. All right, this old man, he's a farmer, and what happened is he lost his horse. The horse ran away. This townsfolk said, "Oh, such bad luck." Old man says, "I don't know." A few days later, the horse comes back with a mate. Now he has 2 horses, and everyone's like, "Wow, good luck." He's like, "I don't know." He's always just, I don't know. Then, of course, with a new horse, you need to train it. So he has his son train the horse. But the horse kicks him off her back. And his son breaks his leg. Everyone says, oh, such bad luck. A few days later, the country goes to war. There's a draft. All able young men need to go to the war. His son has a broken leg. Doesn't have to go to war. So, you see, we don't know the whole big picture. Some good things might end up being things that cause harm. Some bad things that happen in our life might actually be a good thing in disguise. So, we're still in the middle of the story. We don't know what's going to happen. Allow yourself to flow with the waves and then adjust to what's going on. That's my advice to you. But thanks for that question. Okay. Oh, very good, Dalton. You're doing your homework. Oh, hello, Satya. Thanks for saying hello. Okay. All right. Another question that came up, also from Hakuzo. All right. Hakuzo says, what was the strangest thought you had during meditation? Strangest thought. So if we say strange, that would be on the weird side, right? So a weird thought that happened to come to mind. not necessarily weird, but this one was, I think, is kind of funny, but a nice experience to share with you guys. So when I was younger, I got to practice being a monk as a novice, and they had a ping pong table at the temple. So my friend was teaching me ping pong. It was our way of exercise as well as kind of relax. We were kids, and though the ping pong ball became my meditation object. So because we played a lot to help us relax during the long days, and then it made me go, oh, ping pong ball, easy to visualize. So I actually could visualize it for a while. That was my meditation object. What's funny is at first it was just right here, ping pong ball. Then little by little it started going this. Then it started to move. Then I started to hear puck, puck, like we're playing. So that was just some of the funny things that happen with meditation objects. After that started happening, I'm like, okay, I can't stop thinking about ping pong. I gotta stop. Use a different object. So you will have something like this happen. Maybe you start off, let's say you visualize an animal. Suppose it was a cat, maybe your own cat or a pet animal. And then suddenly it starts to do the things that it does at home. And then you're like, no, no. And you're suddenly worried about that thing. You open your eyes checking if it's doing it. So understand that as we meditate, our mind it's a very funny thing. It likes to do other things. It starts to make us think of other things. And this is why it's okay to change your object. Have it something simple, something you like, relaxing, comfortable. And then, let your mind be at ease. Okay. Thank you again for your question. Anyone else? Oh, Satu, thank you, knockout. She says, Anumotanabun. It means rejoice in your merits, the goodness that you've done. Yeah, sorry, my voice is still a little funny. I'm getting better, but like I told you all, take time to rest. I've been taking a lot of time to rest. I'm healing a lot faster than many of my other friends. Okay. Any other questions or wonders? Okay. Then one question for all of you. Does anyone remember, okay, way back at the beginning of the year, my New Year's resolution? It's like, or how about your own New Year's resolutions? The year is almost over. Do you guys remember your New Year's resolutions? And how are you guys doing? Okay, so let me remind you guys what my New Year's resolution was. It was keeping balance of my elements. Pretty much talking about my health in general. Earth, as in the food intake. I wanted to lose weight. Water intake. Air, breathe, have some time to meditate. And then fire, exercise, expelling the energy. So I have indeed been doing that this whole year. And after 11 months, I am proud to say I started the year at 95 kilograms. That's approximately 210 pounds, approximately. I am now 87. I've lost nearly 20. I'm about 18 pounds right now, so far. And just like I told you all, little by little. And when you do something little by little, but keep at it, consistency is the key. And I know that by doing it this way, I'm losing weight naturally, comfortably, and I'm not having any detriment from it. Like, I have done those quick ways to lose weight. Like, I've done keto, I've done this and that. Keto was the one that was really fast. I burned like 20 pounds in a month, but no, everyone's different. But I also gained it back the next month. So what was the point, right? So this is the thing. When you do it little by little, take your time. That way you can adjust correctly. Just like meditation. Take it little by little. It will succeed. As long as you keep going, little by little. But if you try to make big steps, sometimes it's too much to handle. And then we fall off the wagon. So, little by little. And yeah, John says, monks run on the treadmill. We actually have a treadmill. I did run on it a little bit. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, yeah, I tend to like to walk around more because then I get to meet many people around here. Believe it or not, a couple weeks ago, I got to lead a meditation and a short Buddhism class, or I guess not say Buddhism class. Let's say share about Buddhism to a philosophy class in high school, the high school nearby, and it's because our monks like to go walking around. So then they see us and go, "Hey, I was wondering about this," and they can talk to us. And then since all of our monks are amazing at English, they all give my contact to them. So then suddenly I have people who contact me and I know no idea how they got my contact, which is absolutely fine. I'm always happy. And in case you didn't know, this right here, this QR code goes to all my contact info if you want to contact me. But yeah, so I normally like to go outside and walk, but in times like this, it's snowing outside. The treadmill is a good idea. But yeah. Oh, okay. I see a few questions on YouTube. Satya is asking, is breath meditation focusing on in and out breath powerful enough for meditation practice? Okay. Meditation has many, many forms, many, many techniques. They are all good. That's the first thing I know. They are all good. And we adjust to what works for you. So with the breath, it's actually good because it helps you breathe in. You follow the breath in, follow the breath out. It's great for focus. But what I recommend is after you do this for a while, if you like that style, bring it down to the lowest point and let it rest there. That is where our center is, like in this technique. And you'll find yourself at peace, a little bit easier. I don't mean hold your breath, okay? It means like follow the breath in, and then you breathe normally, but leave your mind at that point. You'll find yourself at peace a lot easier. Thank you for your question. Okay. Then, as time is now coming to a close, but of course, if you're here on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like. I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So, see you guys next time here on Late Night Meditation. Take care.